Hello dear students, welcome to your own class Chemistry with Mind. Namaskar. Today we will study different methods of expressing the concentration of a solution. So let's start. That we will discuss in the unit of solution. Correct? So different methods of expressing concentration of a solution. See, there are many methods like in percentage, strength, molarity, normality, molality, mole fraction, mass fraction, ppm, ppb, ppt. There are many ways of expressing the concentration. So we will study one by one. So let's start. So first one is percentage. When we are representing the concentration in percentage, then there is a two case. One is when solid dissolve in a liquid, and second is when liquid dissolve in a solid. So one by one we will discuss. So first case is, let us take the first case, solid dissolve in a liquid. When solid will get dissolved in a liquid, there again two cases of representing the percentage concentration. First is percentage by weight. Percentage by weight. Percentage by weight means weight of the solute dissolved in 100 gram of the solvent. That is called percentage by weight. Weight means weight of the solute in gram dissolved in 100 gram of the solvent. That is called percentage by weight. Now come to the percentage by volume. Now you might be thinking, since here we have taken the weight, so weight of the solute dissolved in 100 gram of the solvent. Similarly here, volume of the solute dissolved in 100 ml of the solvent. Not like that. It is not like that. There is a reason why, because the solid substance, because we are taking the case of solid, the solute is the solid. So when we are taking the solid, it is very difficult to take the solid in volume, means cubic centimeter. It is difficult. So the solute we are taking only in the gram, but this volume we can take in case of liquid, which is a solvent in that case. So that is weight of the solid in gram present in 100 ml or 100 centimeter cube of the solvent. Here solvent is liquid. So weight of the solid, here solid is the solute. So weight of the solute in gram present in 100 ml or centimeter cube, both are same thing. I will explain you. Centimeter cube of the solvent. This is the percentage by volume. Now we will come to the second case. First case is solid dissolves in a liquid. Now liquid dissolves in a liquid. Before that, we will discuss how ml and centimeter cube are equal. Okay, see, 1 liter equal to 1 decimeter cube. And what is the meaning of 1 decimeter cube? That we can write it like 1 decimeter into 1 decimeter into 1 decimeter. Correct or not? Now, 1 decimeter is equal to 10 centimeter. Correct? 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter. So it will be 1000. 1000 centimeter into centimeter into centimeter. This will be centimeter cube. Now we will write it like this. 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. That is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. Now 1000 cancelled by 1000. It means 1 ml equal to 1 centimeter cube. Correct? Now we will go to the second case. So whether we are writing ml or centimeter cube, both are equal. Second case. Second case is liquid dissolve in liquid. Correct? Now there is also two cases. First case is percentage by weight. You should remember here, solute is also liquid and solvent is also liquid. Correct? So this we will discuss in case of solute as a liquid and solvent as a liquid. So what is the percentage by weight? Percentage by weight means weight of the solute dissolved in 100 gram of the solvent. That is called weight, percentage by weight. Now come to the, it means this is similar to the solid dissolves in liquid. What we have defined percentage by weight in case of solid dissolves in liquid, the same definition of this is here also, liquid dissolves in liquid case. Now we will come to the second thing. Second thing is percentage by volume. Now here you should remember one thing. I have written here percentage by volume, but here solute is also liquid and solvent is also liquid, and liquid can very well be taken in the volume. Correct? So percentage by volume means the volume of the solute present in percentage, means 100 ml or centimeter cube of the solvent. Okay? So that I will write here because this is different. The volume of solute in centimeter cube. We can write it ml also. Dissolve, or we can write present, that is a better word. Present in percentage means percent, cent means 100, in 100 centimeter cube or ml of the solvent. So this is the percentage. Now come to the next method, that is the strength. Strength, how to express in strength? Number 2, strength. Strength. So you should know what is the unit of the strength. The unit of the concentration in strength is gram per liter. Gram per liter. It means the amount of the solute in gram present in 1 liter of solution, that is called strength. The amount of the solute in gram present in liter, 1 liter of the solution. Correct? Now come to the third thing. Third thing is molarity. Molarity. What is the molarity? Molarity is mole, this is made up of moles, and riti, correct? So number of moles present in 1 liter of the solutions. Number of moles of solute present in 1 liter of the solution, and it is represented by capital M. So it is equal to number of moles present in 1 liter of solution. Correct? Now next is molality. This is also consist a term molality, correct? Means number of moles present in 1 kg of solvent. Here it was solution and that was in liter, correct? And here it is kg and here it is solvent, correct? So and it is represented by small m, that is equal to number of moles in 1000 gram means 1 kg, correct, of solvent. I will give you trick also, because many students are confused here how to remember, how to distinguish in molarity and molality. See, here it is same, mole, mole, correct? Now confusion is there, riti and liti. Now you see, liter, liter, here also riti, re, here also liter. So means molarity means here liter will come and others will come as a kg of the solvent. Understood? Fine. Now next is normality. This is fifth one, correct? First is percentage, then strength, molarity and normality. What is this? It is the number of gram equivalent of the solute present in 1 liter of the solution, and it is represented by the N. So N will be equal to number of moles of the solute, correct? Of solute present in 1 liter of solution. Now, sorry, not number of moles, number of gram equivalents. Number of gram equivalent. Number of gram equivalent. Now, what is the meaning of gram equivalent? 1 gram equivalent equal to equivalent weight. Correct? Now, what is the equivalent weight? Equivalent weight is equal to molecular weight divided by valency factor. Correct? Now, what is the valency factor? Okay. In case of acid, equivalent weight equal to molecular weight divided by basicity. This basicity is called valency factor. Now, in case of base, equivalent weight equal to molecular weight divided by acidity. This acidity is the valency factor in case of base. Now come to the next, mole fraction. What is mole fraction? See, as I told you in the previous class, that solution can have 2 components also, 3 components also, 4 components also. So, each component can have different moles in the solution. So how many moles of a particular component is present in the solution out of total number of moles of the solution? That is called mole fraction. So mole fraction of a component is the number of mole of that component in the solution divided by total number of moles of all components present in solution. Correct? Now let us consider a binary solution. Binary solution means a solution which is having two components. Correct or not? So in case of binary solution, since binary solution means there are two components, suppose component A is having N1 moles and component B is, this A is not written clear, I will write it clear. A. B is having N2 number of moles. Now we want to define the mole fraction of component A. Correct? Now mole fraction is represented by X. So this we can write it X A. Correct? And that will be equal to number of moles of that component. So the component A is having N1 moles, N1 divided by total number of moles of all components. Since it is binary solution, so two component is only there, so total number of moles will be N1 plus N2. This will be the mole fraction of A. Now mole fraction of B. Mole fraction of B will be mole fraction of B. It means that we can write as XB. That will be number of moles of that component, means B component, that is N2 divided by total number of moles. It means N1 plus N2. Now when we will add mole fraction of A and mole fraction of B, what will come? XA plus XB, that will come equal to 1. You can add it and see the result. It will come 1 only, because N1 plus N2, N1 plus N2, that is common. So this will be n plus n2 divided by n1 plus n2. So n plus n2, that will cancel the, means numerator will cancel the denominator and it will come 1. Now come to the mass fraction. How to represent the concentration in mass fraction? In mole fraction, we have taken the number of moles. Here we will take the mass. So mass fraction of a component is the mass of that component divided by total mass of the solution. So mass fraction of the component is mass of that component divided by total mass of solution. See, there are, again we are taking the binary component, means there are two components, correct? So for binary solution, suppose there are two components are A and B, correct? Now mass fraction of A, that will be equal to mass of the component A, that will be, suppose let us take that is M and we are writing in suffix A, correct, divided by total mass of the solution. So total mass will be the mass of the component A plus mass of the component B. So mass of the component is Ma and this will be Mb, correct, that will be mass fraction. Now come to the ppm, parts per million parts. Parts per million parts. What is this? This parts belongs to solute and this parts, million parts, belongs to the solution. So what is this? The amount of the solute in gram present in million parts by mass of the solution, that is called parts per million parts of the solute dissolved in the solution. So how to write? ppm, that is equal to mass of the solute, correct? Mass of the solute in gram divided by million parts of the solution in gram. It means mass of the solution into 10 to the power 6. 10 to the power 6 means it is million. In the same case, if we want to describe ppb, parts per billion, so it will be mass of the solute presenting million parts of the solution in gram. It means mass of solution that will be billion parts, 10 to the power 9. In the same case, ppt, parts per trillion, that will be mass of the solute dissolved in or present in trillion parts by mass of the solution. So, mass of the solution, that should be trillion parts, means 10 to the power 12. So, all the methods, different methods I have explained for expressing the concentration of the solution. If still there is any doubt, please ask, feel free. You can write in the message box also. I will try to give reply as soon as possible. And if you like this video, please subscribe it. If you don't like this video, then I will definitely improve it, and there is one option also for dislike. You can dislike also. Okay, thank you very much.